All right. Hey guys, we should be live now. Welcome to this week's episode. I think we're on episode 14, which is absolutely crazy. That means we've we have been doing this for about 4 months now. How crazy is that? We're going to make sure real quick that we're going to be live on the website. So we are streaming live to YouTube now. Make sure we're streaming live to detailermarketing.com. Well, if I can get my just 1 second, guys. Okay. Just trying to get the page to load. And we should be set. Awesome. Okay. Close this up. Expand that. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. So again, welcome to detailermarketing.com. Marketing Mondays, a live web show. If you guys are new, we do this every single week, every Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time. We're going to build live before your eyes a fresh new detailer marketing campaign, and also discuss how to effectively and successfully market your detailing business. So we're going to do something kind of special today. Let me get this. There we go. That's a good angle. There. Get this laptop set up. Okay, so we're going to do something a little different today, a little special. What do you guys think about that, buddy? Okay, so I asked earlier, and if you guys are not in the $1 Million Detailer Club, you need to hop in there. You need to join. Join the Facebook group. That's facebook.com/groups/1 MDDC. So I'm going to let's go ahead and get the desktop share going here. Zing. So check us out. We're going to pop into the $1 Million Detailer Club. What is with the Wi-Fi today? It's raining right now, so that's probably what's going on, guys. Okay. There we go. So we had a couple of cool, let's see if it'll work now. We had a couple of cool suggestions for what to do today on Marketing Mondays, right? So you can see them. I got them right here. We got Chris Slack, who is a member of the $1 Million Detailer Academy. He is in our coaching program, him and his business partner. So they are with us, killing it. Lots of exciting things from these guys. Super excited to see their journey with us. But Chris says, what Facebook advertising campaigns can we shoot for videos that you think would be most effective, and the ad copy? Okay, so we can see some replies here, and I clarified. So the question is, so video ideas and the effective sales copy for those videos. And then I think Jeremy left something super cool as well. Setting yourself apart in Google Ads and getting the most for your money with Google Ads in particular. While you guys are in here, I'm going to go ahead and hit them up and let them know you can watch me do it. Marketing Mondays is live. We're going to drop the link for them, guys. In case we've got any slackers. What are they doing, right? Get in here. You better not be slacking. Okay. So we'll go ahead and post that. So let's discuss that. I think what we'll do is this could really be broken up into 2 separate videos to make this as effective as possible, right? Because Facebook and Google ads are like two totally different beasts, right? They work completely differently, right? Google AdWords, you're targeting based on keywords. The ads are very short. You don't get to, there's not as much composition going into it. Whereas with a Facebook ad, there's tremendously, tons of other stuff that goes along with that, right? So they're totally different beasts. So what I think that I'll do is we'll go over, because we've talked about this topic a little bit before, about filming videos, right? Boom, filming videos for Facebook ad campaigns. Now, what I'll talk with you about is, because obviously I can't sit here on an episode of Marketing Mondays and teach Facebook ads and then teach, building video ads and then teach the ad copy and stuff like that, right? So we can do kind of a general overview of how this would work. I'm not going to go into the ads manager because that's a whole nother beast in itself. So won't even deal with that. We'll just look at specifically putting together a video, what type of video, how that video should be constructed, and the effective ad copy, sales copy, whatever that's going to go along with that, and some ways that you can actually use the Facebook video to generate a lead. Ooh, awesome. Get notifications, people jumping in here and watching live. So yeah, and how you can use it to actually generate a lead. So while I've got that, I'm going to get my iPad down and set that up. So I grabbed over here for you guys a book, and I'm going to talk to you about an area of it, or something they talk about in this book that applies directly to what we are about to be discussing here today. So get that set up over here. Okay, so in Contagious, right? I think you guys, if you're in the $1 Million Detailer Club, you've heard me reference this book before. But basically, this whole book is about why things catch on, right? Why things become contagious, why things go viral, okay? And let me grab the chapter real quick. Yeah, okay, so he gives a few different ones, right? So social currency, triggers, emotion, public, right? The thing advertises itself, whatever, practical value, and stories, right? But specifically for detailing, so we don't have to go over all of these. I'm going to pull the ones that I'm going to tell you work the best and that I've had the best experience with, and that our the guys that we coach and we mentor, the businesses we work with, the detailers we work with, what has been the most successful and most effective for them, okay? So I'm going to tell you, it's going to fall under emotion, practical value, and stories. So let me break that down for you real quick. Emotion, right? So when we're talking about emotion, we talk to the guys in the $1 Million Detailer Academy, and we let them know, look, when you're putting together your ideal client, we're not looking at specifically only their demographic, right? So their age, sex, where they live, what they do for a living, that sort of thing. We also want to look into their psychographics, right? What's going on in their head, right? What kind of like emotions do they feel? Like, what do they care about when it comes to detailing and taking care of their vehicles, right? So using videos, using ad copies, using sales letters that trigger an emotional response with your ideal client, right? Or with your prospects makes all the difference in the world, especially when it comes to getting them to share things going viral, getting them, to respond, right? Forcing an action out of them. Now, practical value, this will be like the easiest one in the world to do with detailing, right? So the example I believe Jonah gives in the book was about this like ancient man, like 90-year-old man who was a corn farmer who put together a YouTube video on all the different things that you could do and make with corn, different ways to eat it, all this different stuff. And the video went absolutely bananas for the guy because of the practical value, right? Because people are like, oh my God, look at all these things we can do with corn. Share. Go to his website, whatever it was, okay? And then stories. And the way that Jonah talks about using stories in this book is like a Trojan horse, okay? And you guys have probably seen me do this a million times, heard me talk about this a million times before, but you're using the story, right? And the story can be to create an emotional kind of response. It could have some practical value in it as well. But ultimately, the idea of the story and the reason it's like a Trojan horse is because it just kind of sneaks right on in and forces the prospect, the ideal client, to have this epiphany on their own or come to this conclusion all their own that they absolutely need what you have, right? They have to buy from you. They've got to get it. Okay. And you do that, you get them to have this revelation through telling stories. Okay. So here's what we'll do real quick. I'm going to pop over here and we're going to sign in. Boop, beep. We're going to sign into Funnel Scripts. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Here we go. So you guys have seen me talk about this pretty much every single week. If you've been tuning into Marketing Mondays every week, is Funnel Scripts. So you can see over here on the left, these are all the different scripts that Jim Edwards and Russell Brunson have put together for you. So you just click in here, ching. Say we want to make the script. We would fill out these questions here. So we can use one of Jim's pre-created examples. Boom. Get out of here. And hit build, whack that button, and boom, it builds scripts, okay? Builds these ad copy, sales copy for us. So you've seen me talk about several different scripts here, so I'm going to tell you some of the best ones for what we're talking about today, which is specifically making these videos for Facebook or anywhere else you're going to be posting videos, right? It could be YouTube, Instagram, TV, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite ones. What did I do? I did something. There we go. Okay, so the VSL Wizard, absolutely awesome. You guys have seen me use the VSL Wizard before many times. And the cool thing about the VSL Wizard is it'll create your script for the actual video to go on the landing page. It will create the copy for the landing page itself, including your call to actions and your guarantee, all this kind of stuff. And it will also build out ad copy that you can put on Facebook, Google, wherever it's going to go to lead people to the video sales page. Now, so that one's super awesome. The 5 curiosity hook scripts, super good, right? So these are designed to create curiosity, and to antagonize, somebody to go over and click on whatever it is you want to click on, claim whatever you got to claim. And then my next favorite, let me find the little dude. Where are you at? Where are you? I'm hyper right now, guys. Where's it at? Oh, it's not that. Hook story offer. That's another good one. That's another good one. Let me see. Beep, 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 beep. Seinfeld topics, really good one. Okay. I guess I'm not going to find it, am I? I am not going to find it. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'll think of which one I was looking for in just a moment. So let me go ahead and give you guys an example. I think this is the page I'm looking for. Let's see here. Okay, this is a real good one. So I put this together a while back. I think I might have built it on Marketing Mondays, maybe not. I don't know. I think I have shown this before though. Okay. Pretty much this video here was built with the Video Sales Letter Wizard. And this is the landing page that we spit out and created. Okay. So this video basically reads out just like this letter down here does. Okay. Let me see if I have another one that has the full letter. I'm going to try to remember what that URL is. I think it might be Platinum. I have so many different little funnels built out. Yeah, here we go. Boom. So here's a whole nother one. And the other one was more like I think it's called The Great Big Promise, right? This one is more about agitating the problem they have. Okay. So you'll see, warning, if you want to avoid your luxury vehicle turning into a worthless hunk of junk, read this entire letter right now. And in this video, it's pretty much me going over this script here in this letter, but obviously I'm not reading the letter verbatim. It's a little bit in my own language. Let me just ignore that. So basically I'm going to let you guys hear how this flows real quick and give you a cool example of some things you can do. You can use this video all over the place. You can put this on your Facebook pages. You can put this on your YouTube. You can put it on your websites. And this is specifically a sales letter, right? Basically just a sales letter in video form to get people to buy or claim whatever this thing is going to be. Okay. So let me tell you, this is how this goes. The following is a message for every luxury vehicle owner who needs to ensure their vehicle remains beautiful and valuable. Hi, my name is Christian Turner, and here's the truth you need to know about preserving the beauty and value of your luxury vehicle. In fact, here's the biggest problem you face right now. It's defending your vehicle from harmful, damaging elements constantly attacking it each and every day. Harmful elements like extreme acidity and bugs and bird droppings that can etch and scar your paint finish permanently. Tons of metal flakes from brake pads, rotors, exhaust fumes that embed themselves into your clear coat and over time will result in rust and total clear coat failure. See, guys, we're poking at the problem they have or the pain that they've got. Powerful UV rays that will cause leather, plastic, and rubber to dry, rot, and deteriorate. Acid rain and hard water that will stamp and spot your paint finish and more. But that's not the end of the problem. It actually gets a whole lot worse. Why? Well, because all of these elements can permanently damage your vehicle and severely decrease its beauty and value, which means the vehicle you've worked so hard to have is slowly turning into a significantly less glorious memory of what it used to be. And worst of all, most luxury vehicle owners can't get past the idea that preserving their vehicle's beauty and value is just really hard, right? They result to using cheap detailing services that never get the job done right. They coat the entire that's supposed to be interior. They coat the interior with a greasy film and never seem to truly cleanse the interior and deliver the thorough treatment it truly deserves. The paint finish never seems right. The tires sling gunk all over the paint when you drive off, and you're right back to square one. Again, painting this picture of the issues and the problems that they're facing, right? These will absolutely destroy, and even worse than that, some result to using automatic car washes. These will absolutely destroy your vehicle's exterior, even the touchless ones. The harsh chemicals, hard water, lack of attention to detail, and pure absence of any sort of protective coating practically rips your money and happiness right out of your hands. But luckily for you, there's now a solution to your problem. So if you're a luxury vehicle owner who really needs to maintain their vehicle's beauty and value, but can't seem to make it happen, here's the solution you've been looking for. Introducing our Platinum Preservation Program. So see, guys, what I just did in the whole top of that letter, like I do in the video, is poke and stab at the wounds they've already got, the problems they're already experiencing, right? Making them worse, pouring salt in them, right? Making it burn. And then I tell them, hey guys, luckily for you, you don't have to deal with any of this because there's a solution for it, right? And then I introduce them to that solution here, the Platinum Preservation Program, right? Our Platinum Preservation Program helps you too. And again, guys, you'll notice I'm not going to mention anything about detailing here. Ensure that your vehicle is wrapped in a suit of armor and fully protected 365 days a year. Effortlessly keep your vehicle in pristine condition all year round. Forget about ever having to lift a finger again to preserve your vehicle's beauty and value. Blow the mind of everyone who sees your pride and joy and get top dollar on trade-in or resale and much, much more. Best of all, you'll see results with our program in just a couple short hours a month, and it costs less than a Starbucks coffee a day. So again, if you're a luxury vehicle owner who wants to protect and preserve the beauty and value of their vehicle 365 days a year, understand this. Every second you wait to join the Platinum Preservation Program is another minute you'll miss out on the ultimate opportunity, blah, 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 blah. Go on before it's too late. And the letter goes on like that, okay? And that was all built using the video sales letter in Funnel Scripts, guys. And I have the link to it directly underneath these episodes every single week. If you want to get Funnel Scripts, there's tons of stuff in here. You guys see me using it every week. But here's the point, okay? So this is one example of a video that you can use. So this could be posted to your Facebook page. It could be embedded onto a site just like this, in a funnel, in a page, on your website, on a landing page. Right, for people to land to and do the sales process for you. Now, back to talking about what we just spoke over in Contagious, right? The easiest way for you guys to create effective videos for your Facebook is going to be using something like what I just shown you, or using the approach of practical value. Okay. And what I mean by that is, and I'm going to go try to find an example real quick. What I mean by that is something like the guy with the corn thing. Here's a billion ways that you can use corn to do this and this and that. Right. So giving people practical value, things that they can use, things that solve problems for them. I'm going to show you something real quick. If I can find it. Yes. So I'm going to show you this. This was a video I made a while back. This was totally spur of the moment on Facebook Live. Shazang, shaboom. All right, you'll see. Now, this is the ad copy here. And it's actually got I believe, some typos in it last time I looked at it, but we'll see. Yep, there it is right there. Hers is still works though. So look, you'll see this was a live video with no paid nothing to it. Okay. 9 shares, 1.4 thousand views, 2,300 people reached, 234 engagements. And I ended up closing in RV details, several thousands of dollars detailing RVs from doing this. Right. So here's the little piece of ad copy I used here. RV owners, here's expert detailing. I was supposed to say, here's my expert detailing secret to removing black streaks and mildew without wasting money on overpriced, ineffective products. Okay. So basically what I'm doing here is giving them this practical value that I know is a hot button, a hot topic for RV owners, which is how do I get these dadgum black streaks off of, black streaks and mildew off of my RV. All right. Because if you buy the black streak removers, the mildew removers, they pretty much never work. They're super expensive. They're super ineffective. Right. So look, I make this little short video here. Look how goofy I look, guys. Look at me. What is that? What is that guy doing with those knee pads? Anyways, we'll fast forward a little bit. I'm basically talking about the issue up here, how, I've experienced products that don't work. Stuff's hard to come off, blah, 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 blah. I show them what I'm about to use, exactly what it is, where they can buy it, roughly what it costs. And then they're going to watch me remove this. Okay. Boom. And I do it live in their face in just moments, right? This front cap will look super good. All the streaks are gone. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. So here's what ends up happening. People will come and message me over here, whatever, on the comments, but they will go up to, the main page or whatever. If they're on mobile, it looks different, and they will send me a message or they'll give me a call and go, hey, I watched your video. I need you to come out and do my RV, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Practical value. It works super, super good. And it costs me absolutely nothing to do this. Right, guys? And I know what a lot of detailers will say. I'm going to go ahead and address it now before the question even gets asked. Well, Christian. That's what they'll do. Well, Christian, let me get the mic over here so you guys. Well, Christian, if I show them how to do it, why would they hire me? All right. So let's go ahead and address that silly question, right? If I show them how to do it, if I show them the products, if I let them watch me do it and they know exactly how to do it, Christian, why would they hire me to do it? Here's the thing, guys. I want you to do this at your house. I want you to raise your hand. Okay. And you have to do this now. Don't just sit there. Okay. If you know how to do this, please raise your hand. If you know how to make a sandwich, raise your hand. I can make a sandwich. Can you make a sandwich? Raise your hands if you can. Okay. I'm sure 100% of you are raising your hand, except for the few guys that are maybe watching with like a phone and they don't want to do it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we can all make sandwiches, but I still go to Subway. I know how to mow grass and I still pay somebody to do it. Right? Right, guys? I know how to change oil. Don't do it. I don't do it. Okay. So here's the thing. The people, they don't want to do this, man. Come on, man. Come on. They don't want to do it. And the people that are going to do it themselves were never going to hire you to begin with. Okay. So the point of this video is giving them this practical value. You're showcasing your ability to solve their problem right in front of them. Okay. So what you've done in the ad copy in the beginning of the video, because I spent the whole beginning of the video agitating the problem. Look how bad this is. It's so difficult to come off. You buy these expensive products and they just don't work, right? It's annoying. And then I give them solution and show them how to do it right in front of their face, demonstrating that I can solve this exact problem with social proof, with practical value in the video, guys. So I've done this with, I'll have to go and grab a bunch of videos with you one time, but I've done this. I'm going to spitball some ideas for you. I've done this with, okay, you saw the black streaks. I did one a while back where I showed the inside of a wheel that was completely caked up with brake dust, cleaned it out with the wheel woolies and the Ferris treatments and all that stuff, and then stuck my hand in there, my bare clean hand, and scrubbed it, pulled it out, and it was completely clean, right? And I just expressed, hey, look, this one little thing here, most detailers don't do. Car washes will never do it. The cheap guys, they'll never do this stuff for you, right? And just show them that practical value. Now, I hope you guys are following me here. And I've talked about the hook story offer before, where every little piece of the detail, every little piece of what you do is a different hook with a different story. You can promote a different offer, right? So let's say you just do an exterior detail, right? A lot of guys, they only showcase either the ceramic and how awesome the ceramic beads water and it runs off and blah. It's super glossy. And they show the 50-50s of now there's no more scratches here. Now it's, there's scratches, no more scratches, right? And they'll just go, hey, we just did a one-step correction and ceramic coating on this car. Boom, here it is, right? But inside that, and then it'll go, well, Christian, I run out of stuff to post because I'm doing the same details all the time. I can't just post 25 different cars with the same thing. Every detail has so many little pieces, man, the practical value with hooks, with a little story behind it, with a separate offer, right? Just on that exterior detail, okay, you got the paint correction, you got the ceramic coating, you've got the clay treatment, you got the Ferris treatment, you've got cleaning the inside of the wheels, cleaning the face of the wheels, getting inside, the lug nuts, totally degreasing the tires, getting the wheel wells done properly, getting the tar under the bottom of the rocker panels cleaned up, right? Detailing around the license plate. Okay. Getting rid of all of the exhaust fume debris that they might not even be able to see until you start spraying chemicals on it and it turns purple and it's there. Right. All these little different things, just pick whatever the biggest problem was. Like in this video, I know that a big problem is these black streaks, and I could probably make 25 videos talking about black streaks and different products and different ways you take them off. And in this case, and in this case, and if they're here and if they're there, right. Doing that. So you guys can just put together a plethora of these videos, right? Now, as far as the ad copy goes, let me pop on over. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pop on over to our e-learning system real quick. The $1 Million Detailer Academy. Okay. All right, so we're going to sign in here real quick. Da-ding. And I'm going to go to, so you guys are probably, if you've been watching, you've seen me do this a million times. This is our e-learning system that all of our $1 Million Detailer Academy clients have access to, full of tons of resources for them to use, lessons, We don't have to get into all that right now. We'll go, this is the one I'm looking for. Christian, what are you doing? I'm going to, the headline bank. Oh, and Chris Slack, man, you are in the academy, so you have access to this. So, the headline bank, right? This will work so perfectly if you're doing the videos, if you're doing some lives, if you're doing stuff like that, because you don't need a whole lot of ad copy, just enough to get them to watch the video. The video will take care of the rest, and you can have, you know, some call to actions or something in there, right? So let's say right now I'm about to put up a video onto my awesome detailer, onto my Facebook page. Let's say I was about to do that. Okay. Yada da 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 da. All right, so we're about to upload a video here. All right, now let's what do we want the video to? We'll get it. We'll get inspiration from the headline bank. Let's see. Oh, so good. So good. If Chris D'Elia was here, so good. So good. Check that one out. That is the one. That is the one, guys. Bango. And I'm going to give you a tip here. Putting these parentheses here, for whatever reason, drives better conversions. And then we'll put a couple dots. Okay. It's the conversation never ends. Anyways, can you spot these 7 common? Decorating. Let's change detailing sins. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let us know if you caught them below. Okay, so now imagine, obviously I don't have the video here, but let's imagine we put together a video. Dude, this could be so short. It could be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe just 1 minute, right? Whatever you want it to be, however demonstrative you want it to be, right? So you just take you're going to look at the side of a car, the front angle of a car, maybe it's a catty corner angle of the car, whatever. And we're going to we're going to dip our wash mitt into a bucket, and we're going to pull it out. Now let's imagine the front of the car has like some like a little bit of like dirt on it and some bugs and stuff. Okay, we're going to dip our wash mitt into a bucket without pre-rinsing or even degreasing the vehicle, so that it's, you know, going to be a little easier to wash and keep us from marring it, right? We're not even going to do that. We're going to put our mitt into the bucket. We're going to pull it out, drop it to the ground, pick it up, and then stick it to the panel and wash it. Okay? Okay? So we just committed one detail and sin. We all know who it is, what it is. I don't have to explain it, okay? And then we're going to clay the area, but we're not going to spray any extra lubrication onto the panel before we start to clay it. We're just going to stick the clay to the bare, like almost dry paint. Oh, and we're going to be in direct flaming hot sunlight. Okay. Flaming hot sunlight. And we're going to mar this paint up and put this leopard print all over it. Then we're going to, oh, this would be a good one too. You could scrub the wheel first and then like use a mitt, use like a wash mitt to clean the wheel off. Use a wash mitt to clean the wheel off, and then flip around and use that same bucket to do what we just talked about. Do the wheel and then step back and then do that front panel with the same wash mitt that you just cleaned that wheel face off with. That's a whole nother one. You guys get the point though, right? Like just come up with just a few things. Like it doesn't have to be 7. It could be 3 or it could be 5, whatever you want it, 20, 29. Okay. Whatever you want it to be, do that on video and tease the people about it, right? Tease them, see if they get it, man. See if they spot them. And then at the end of the video, you can go back over and explain what you did, why you should never do that. And this is why most detailers, you know, they charge absolutely nothing. Okay. They're super cheap. You know, this is why this and this and that, right? This is why you want to choose us, because these little bitty things that you don't even realize that other detailers are doing, and that's why they can charge you $25 and do it, right? Will directly result in this problem and that problem and this problem and that problem. Okay. and then it will get shared like mess, and people will show it to their uncle or brother, their cousin, and they'll probably even show it at their grandma's funeral because it's that important for people to know, bro. So yeah, man, just that simple. Just that simple, right? And then you could wait for comments, people to, send messages. We can put a get messages button on there or whatever. Okay. Now, if you want to take it one step further than that, okay, and like a guy like Chris, he'll probably do this because Chris is $1 million detailer. And his buddy Saul, they'll want to do something like this. Okay. So you guys saw earlier, I had my landing page. Okay. So let's imagine you have your sales page, right? And I had, can you spot these seven commonly detailing sins? And I was going to direct them to, let us know if you caught them below. If you want your vehicle cared for by the holiest of detailers, because we're being funny here, right? Because these are common sins, detailing sins. If you want your vehicle, you want your vehicle cared for by the holiest of detailers, click here. All right. Click here. To request a personalized, I would just say personalized estimate, right? Something along these lines, right? Something direct. PS, contact us now for $147 worth of free detailing services. All right, and then put together an offer stack. You guys have seen us do it in other videos, so you know how that is. If you haven't, go back and watch them. We might talk about them on another episode, so keep up with us. But yeah, and so then they would click this link, and they would go to your sales letter, right? Your sales page, just like the one I showed you earlier, where they're actually going to, be able to claim the offers, go through the full sales experience, see all this other stuff, whatever it is you've got built up, and you can capture their information here. So again, guys, I hope this is making some sense to you. So again, back to Contagious here, right? We're talking about making these videos. Jonah teaches us that the biggest reason that things catch on is they contain some kind of social currency, right? There's something cool about them. They make you look awesome, right? He uses the example of a telephone booth bar, right? And the only way you could get into this bar is if you knew that this telephone booth inside a sandwich shop was actually a secret door to an underground bar, right? Makes you look super awesome. There's social currency in that. You're the cool guy who knows where the secret bar is. Triggers. Oh yeah. So the triggers is something that creates, like, makes you top of mind, right? Where he gives the example of, what was it? Let's see. Oh, Kit Kats and coffee, right? They had the whole campaign about taking a break, right? Take a break, right? Eat your Kit Kat with your coffee. Every time you sip some coffee, you're going to want a Kit Kat. Every time you're ready to take a break, you're going to want a Kit Kat, right? That was their whole thing. Triggers, like doing things that trigger, a response to your product, right? So you could do things where it's like a video where, you're doing this campaign where it's like, don't walk outside and think like, oh man, I got to drive that to work. Don't be standing at the gas pump and look down at your wheels and go, oh man, they're dirty like that on the inside, right? Don't sit inside on your leather and then look over to your center console and it's got this big oil grease spot from where you slam your sweaty forearm down on it every day. No, don't do that. So then every time they walk out and they see it, there's a trigger to that. Or you could do it on the other side, man. Don't you want to walk out into this blissful existence and know that you're driving this beautiful beast to work in the morning, this majestic stallion of a Tahoe or whatever, you know, right? And then every time they walk out and they see that the vehicle is dirty or that it's not clean or that it's super clean or whatever, it triggers them to think about you. Emotion, doing things to create emotion in them. We talked about that. The practical value and having the stories like Trojan horses. And specifically the example that I gave to you today was practical value, guys, that you can use 100%. Super easy. It's going to be really easy for you. Basically, you're just going to chat and talk about, you know, things that you already know that you talk about every day with us detailers. This is your time to show off your technobabble and your know-how, guys. And again, go ahead and rip off, can you spot these 7 common detailing sins? And here's a challenge for you. Film your can you spot these 7 common detailing sins and post it into the $1 Million Detailer Club. Let us see what you came up with. Guys, we'll brainstorm ideas. We'll see each other do stuff. We'll get inspirations for several different videos and all help one another out. So I think that that about covers everything right here over in the overview of this. Let me pop over here real quick, guys. In past episodes of Marketing Mondays, you guys have seen us watch that. You guys have seen us do build video sales letters. So tons of these we build video sales letters in. So you'll be able to see specifically us creating those, how those work, what that looks like, and put those together, guys. So again, the copy is fairly simple in most of these cases, right? Just remember, we want to follow our marketing equation, right? Interrupt, engage, educate, offer. Get their attention, interrupt them, stop them cold, get their attention, engage, kind of create a rapport, get the head nod from them, their permission to educate them on whatever you're about to educate them about. Educate, then do the education phase, right? Teach them what you're, about solving the problem, delivering a better solution, whatever it is, then make your offer. But here's the thing, when we're using videos, okay, as you see here, here's our interrupt, right? Our headline, there's our interrupt. And then the engage, look at all this stuff. I got stuff popping up. Anyways, so you've got the interrupt, right? Which basically gets them into the video. And then the video does the engaging and the education phase and creates the offer for you. But you can see we end up putting our offer right here, right? Leading people, what are you doing? Leading people to click on this link and go to our landing page, whatever it is, to go ahead and capture that information, get that quote request in, end up making the sale, right? So again, you don't have to have super comment or super crazy, over the top, insane ad copy when you're trying to do these video ads, right? You just really want to entice them to come click, watch the video, and the video will handle your interrupt, your engage, your educate, and your offer phases, driving them to whatever action you guys are looking for. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, please pop into the $1 Million Detailer Club private Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/1MDDC. And the link is below the live episode tab, just below the videos. You will be able to find that. Also, be sure to subscribe to the show to watch us every single week discuss detailer marketing. You'll get to watch us live making detailer marketing campaigns, ad campaigns, and also, if you sign up, you will get the chance to be sponsored on the show, and we will build a detailer marketing campaign specifically for your business. Also, be sure below this video again to register for our Detailer Marketing Masterclass. We do this live, and we teach the fundamentals, the foundation of building a successful, bulletproof, all-weather marketing strategy to keep your business booming 365 days a year. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I will see you all next week. Till then, signing off.